Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4.
This episode will be continuing on from episode 3, where we got some really good boars and had a late night. And so this episode, we decided to have a sleep in and move camp to the river. It's browning some meat for the camp oven. Just gonna have a stew while we have a flick of the lure and hopefully get some fish for entree for the dinner tomorrow. And yeah, we just set up a little temporary camp. So we got all our pack and we're heading down the cliff and gonna start fishing.
Watch me catch a barra for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't grab that hand rod. Come on.
Oh yeah, well you better get that too before we go down.
Where is it?
In one of the boxes. But yeah, look at this spot. Magical.
You're the fastest, mate. Do you reckon you can run back?
No. You're on a fishing rod ban after the other day. You snapped a rod. I might be nice.
What's that, a little...
Gunner, I think.
Gunner, yeah. Yeah. Kiddies, you want to play with the fishy? I don't know why we push ourselves to fish when we are such terrible fishermen. We only got one little grunter and that was it for the afternoon.
So we're going back to camp because we haven't caught any fish other than that little grunter I got. And the kids are hungry because we can't catch any fish. So luckily we've got a backup meal in the camp oven. This blower has been one of the best things we have took on the trip and handy for the camp ovens and even blowing away all the bull dust and the camps out.
What are we having that?
We're having just beef and veggies with a bit of herbs and yeah, can't beat Maggie's gravy. It's very tasty stuff.
Awesome.
You're gonna like this.
It looks like breakfast too.
Brekkie on wraps.
Donnie's excited. What do you think, darling? After dinner and a bath, we headed straight to bed to get up early just before the sunrise to check the deddy we got told about from the ringers a few days ago. Yeah, g'day, how you going? Yeah, we just got up early to go for a morning run and check a bit of creek country and yeah, a few places we haven't been to. Got Rocco, Gruber and Hulk. Carl's still got another day off, he's got a little bit of an injury. But yeah, he'll be right tomorrow I reckon. But yeah, you wouldn't think it gets so cold up here in the NT. My God. Maybe we're just soft, I'm not sure.
Too many warm days.
Oh yeah, I think we'll do alright. We were cruising along and only after a few minutes into the hunt, before I could get the camera out, the dogs floated off to the side of the track and hit a boar in the long grass beside it. Good nugget. Rightio, here's the first nugget of the morning. We weren't onto it. Yeah, we just sort of cruised past and the dogs jumped off. And yeah, we got this fella probably 50 metres from where the buggy was. Yeah, he's nice. He got good to, well not really good tusk, but not too bad considering what we've been getting. Wait, don't be foolish. And yeah, it's about 5:30 AM, so we'll keep moving. Should get another one, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Gruber isn't a nose dog, but he's a good, honest, loyal dog and hard as nails. I should have left the camera out because only a few more minutes down the road a boar crossed the road in front of us and the hounds were off after him. Yeah, I'll be out to drive off. Rocco and Gruber pulled him up within 100 metres. Dogs?
Good boy, school.
Let's give him water.
Alright, second ball.
Yeah. Second ball for the morning.
Second ball in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, I reckon it's going to be a good morning. What's the plan? We'll go up to that dead cow and then probably just put a thermal on it, like let the dogs do what they're going to do and put the thermal and see if we can see any other good fellas run off if the dogs don't already find them. But yeah, sun's coming up too.
Standard, they pulled up the smaller pig off the deadie as the mob would have taken off once they heard us coming.
Rocco's run on.
Get up.
So
Get up.
we
Get up.
thermal it. I thought I seen one good pig and another rubbish one's near the dead cow.
Get up.
And yeah, they got a small one and Rocco run on 800 metres, so we got out here, he come trotting back.
Get up! Get up!
But yeah, it's a show. Here warning the dogs and Elias has spotted a boar. Hey, good work! Yeah, you've seen it, good job.
Put the dog in the cliff and just let 3 minute one.
It's always got good eyesight. As you can see throughout this video, note how the dogs always have their favourite side to hang the pigs on. Gruber's is the right side of the pig, and most of the time he is always on that side. Funny how they have a side preference.
This is that big pig you just spotted. You've done a good job. How did you even see it? I didn't even see it. Anyway, nice work, darling. After getting that sow, we headed back to the main track when Rocco jumped off. He kept pushing further and further out into the paddock and was out there for a while until we finally seen him working towards some good boars.
Stop, Rocco's about to hit him.
Oh, she's going to be on, lad. Here we do. Catch him.
So while Dan headed off after Rocco and his pig, Hulk, Gruber and I went after the other boar. Even with two dogs, Gruber is still back on his favourite side. And yeah, Gruber and Hulk pulled up this fella. Ah, good dogs. Big old razorback. Beautiful. Good, Rocco, go.
Oh, he blew the good one for a sacrificial sow.
Really?
Yeah.
What was there, a mob?
Oh, I ran onto a mob, yeah.
Oh, spewing.
Too rooted.
Ugh.
Tracked that pig along, he tracked them pigs for miles, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, well that sucks. Only 3 boars this morning then. Yeah, it's been a good morning.
How many pigs we got?
3 boars and 3 sows. Is that about right? Yeah, so Rocco blew that other boar done the old typical boar thing. They run into sows and suckers. They're not dumb, and they'll run past them. So they get caught first.
Side, so it's
yeah.
grabs anything.
Yeah, and Rocco's tired and there's long grass. He just would have come across. Spewing though, the other one looked like a good pig too.
Yeah, he's a proper good nugget, eh?
Yeah, spewing. But boars are big for a reason, because they're smart. But yeah.
Yeah, very good.
We loaded the dogs on and continued towards the river. But because the dogs were unclipped, as soon as we seen a boar and touched the accelerator, the dogs knew that there was a pig and jumped straight off before we could even get to the pig. So this is why we keep the dogs on the clips, because as soon as you see them and start trying to chase after it, the dogs jump off and they end up running further than they need to, and you can just get closer to the pigs and let them off. I know the other dogs probably ran, what, 300-400 metres?
Longer than that, necessarily.
Yeah, and they didn't need to. Gruber.
Gruber, that's been foolish.
So that's why we keep them on clips, especially at daytime when you can see the pigs and at least get a bit closer so they're not wasting the energy. But yeah, that's the 4th boar for the morning now, isn't it? I think, yeah. Good work. Finally. We'll get back to the river and see if we can spot the boars coming back.
Yeah, so anyone that knows me just knows how much watching that dog get on the buggy pains me. He's so slow. But anyway, it's only his, I don't know, what do you reckon? How many days we've been hunting for? 10 days?
Yeah.
Probably 10th day being out of a yard, so he's not going too bad at all. Just working on his manners, and the main thing will be getting him to jump on the ute. Yeah. It can only improve. We made our way to a spot on the river for a look with the drone. So, you can tell when there's a big croc in the area, when all your animals are digging for water. And plenty of water there, but they're obviously all seen their mates get taken before. Yeah, so they're wise up to it. Yeah, smart them roos and pigs and that. We put the drone up and searched for some crocs, and it wasn't long till we spotted this fella. Yeah, so Nat just put the drone up so we could see if there's a good croc in there, and sure enough, about 200 metres out, there's a good croc in the water. Can't really tell how big he would be. What do you reckon, Nat? 2.5, 3 metres?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Not really sure. He doesn't look massive, but still pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I can go and bomb him.
But yeah, look, that's where we are there. Yeah. And here it is, just on the corner. He's probably come back up to have a look at the cows.
Interesting.
On the way back, I must have overshot the buggy and seen a good boar digging up in the sand. And it wasn't until I got home to see this footage that there was a second boar, but he was cautious of the noise of the drone and left quickly. The other boar, on the other hand, was going to town, digging up all the sand to get the sand frogs and possibly freshwater croc eggs, and was completely oblivious to the drone and went about his business. So with all the adrenaline of seeing this good boar on the drone digging up, and he didn't even care about the drone, and I was sitting there waiting above the pig thinking about how epic this footage is going to be of Dan shooting his Fox 303 with this good boar just sitting there, and I sent Dan in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, when I thought about it, you know, I knew exactly where that drone was, and I should have just went with my gut and just went to where I thought it was, but no, I just listened to that, and yeah, I wasn't very impressed, that's for sure.
And all this time he had gone, and on his way back, come back to the buggy, I had a low battery warning yet again, and it done a forced landing, and by the time it crashed, Dan come back and told me to go get the drone myself.
Yeah, that's it. I like to do everything right.
Yeah. And he knew he was right, and I was just too like rushed. Nah, get there, get to the pig. It was
exciting, you know, like it was going to be epic footage, but
yeah, I was shaking, holding the drone like controller, thinking it was going to be epic as, and yeah, I really stuffed it up. I definitely kicked myself in the head for
that's
it.
something, but
Dan told me to go get the drone myself, and I got to where the dune was, and I thought for sure the drone would have crash landed and scared the pig away, and so I was just going about my own business, not trying to be quiet or anything. And as soon as I started walking up the sand dune, sure enough there was a boar right in front of me, and I was not ready at all, didn't have the gun loaded. Luckily I got my camera out and was able to load the gun while he was still digging away. Holy fuck. Hopefully that was recording and you could see that pig fucking shaking. Oh. My nerves right now. I totally f***ed it up for Dan, big time. I told him the wrong direction and he got it. And yeah, he said, you go find the drone. I had to crash the drone. I just stuffed it up. I would have had it all on drone if I had looked at my GPS part where it was. And yeah, how juicy was that? I hope you guys could see that. But that's the one in the drone. And now I've got to find the drone. But Jesus got a good task. I'll just tell Dan. Dan! Here! Dropped him though.
Initially we thought he was digging sand frogs, which is a pretty common sort of thing for boars to do. But with a bit of further investigation, he might have been digging freshwater crocodile eggs, which is quite possible in that sort of area. Yeah, unusual to see him digging like that. And such big holes too.
Boar I just shot. Bloody tail stuff up, but At least we've still got him. Good toss. Just digging up all the sand. Now it was time to see how the drone survived the crash. Whew. Hopefully it still works. We went back to the camp to make some popcorn snacks for the kids and test the drone after its crash. And unfortunately I'd crashed it one too many times and the gimbal was damaged.
We thought we'd quickly duck out for a look before dark while dinner was cooking, and not too far from camp a boar was making his way out of the river and we let Gruber out after him. Poor Gruber hits the tree hard, but that doesn't stop him. But yeah, it worked out well. Nice little ball. Yeah, nice. Oh, good boy, mate. Pulled him up for all the real hard stuff. Proper wild country.
That's all we get for the day. Thanks for watching, guys. There's a fly. We cannot start this. There is a fly in here.
Get that out of here.
That before this one. Yep, okay, that's all I can remember. Episode 4, where we got some good boars and had a bit of a late night.
Hey guys, welcome back. Can you just take over? Anyway.